Right, hi everyone, welcome back again. Back on with the Rover again. At the minute what I'm doing is sorting out the... well, there's a bit bright like that, isn't it? A bit too bright that light. Right, yeah, the reservoir for the brake and the clutch. Because obviously this one got two pipes. This is the one that was on it. So it only has one pipe. We need the two pipes to feed the clutch and the brakes. So we need a bolt. Sort out some pipes. Bolt this on down in here somewhere. There's somewhere it goes. And then we can get all of the clutch and the brakes all bled up before I put the exhaust on. And what I'm trying to do is get everything done underneath. So that's going to include obviously bleeding the brakes and everything as well. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute. Right, so I've got my hoses joined on there. I use these type of Jubilee clips just because it's slightly more in keeping with what would have been on it, but not really. Probably the more eagle-eyed here probably notice that these bolts aren't the right bolts either, but I'm not too worried about it being absolutely correct. So we get this bolted on here. Once that's on, then I can cut them pipes to the length that I need. And then I can sort out the clutch pipe. Not a lot of room under the wing with a spring in the way. Alright, I'm going to bolt that up and then I'll come back because it's really not very exciting, is it? Right, so I'm not going to film doing this bit either. This is all bolted on now. Just need to cut these hoses down. Join that one on there. That one on there. So that one's clutch. Brake one down there. Once I've done that, I do this clutch pipe up. I've run the clutch pipe down there, as you can just about see. So yeah, I'll do these hoses and then I'll go underneath, I think, and show you under there what I'm going to do next. Right, so I know this is probably going to be a bit difficult to see, but obviously I've got me clutch pipe here, and this has got to go on there, but it does need two spacers behind it. And obviously this was automatic, and what has just surprised me is that this stone guard, or whatever you want to call it, I mean, this is the automatic one. I need to cut it a little bit round here to allow for this, but all of the bolt holes actually line up, which I thought, oh, I'll use the auto one, but I'll probably have to mark the holes and re-drill it and everything so it all lines up, but I don't need to because they all line up. So that's absolutely excellent. So I learnt something about that today. Right, so I need to mark this. I did have a pen here. Basically, there's a hole there. I need to cut it out a bit there, out a bit there, out a bit there. What we'll probably do is just cut it right the way like that. because it's still going to work as a guard, isn't it? So I think that'd be absolutely fine. So I'll go and cut that, and then I'll find the bolts, bolt this on, bolt that on, and I've cleaned and painted all the starter motor as well, which is just up here, just out of shot, so I need to put that on as well. Excellent. Right, so one thing I have discovered is that these holes are metric. Right, what would it be? M6. So either they were metric because it was an SD1 Rover, or someone's tapped them out in the past. So now what I'm not sure is whether these holes here are imperial or metric. That's a metric one, but it doesn't feel quite right, so I'll have to try a couple of others. But I'll bolt these up. Then at least that plate's on then. Like I said, I'll cut that piece out there. So you've got the clearance for the clutch slide now. And it should still keep most of the stones and rubbish out of there. That's jobbed, nearly. My plan was to get the exhaust on, but I thought there's not really much point in putting the exhaust on, because then when I want to do these bits, it's all going to be in the way. So I thought we'll get this done, and then we'll put the exhaust on. Right, I'm going to do some more investigating with these holes. I might even Google it and have a look, if I see what I can find out. Right, so I'm back under here again. Wow. For you it's only been a couple of seconds, but these are metric, they're M8. I just spent ages trying to find some M8 bolts, and then the ones I had was too long, and so I had to cut them down. And I've had to make me spacers, so I've got my spacers that go there. These are like 1/4 inch. It's something to do with the throw on the clutch apparently, so apparently this is what you got to do. Well, you could use an SD1 slave, but then if I was to do that, I would then have the problem that the pipe thread is a different thread, so that's why I decided to go this route, but I could have gone the other route. Now I've got to try and get these to line up. Excellent, that's one started. The two, I struggled to get the bolts to start in the box. That's why I was a bit concerned about what the thread was, because I didn't want to end up knackering the thread, but I think someone had already done that a little bit already. Not me, honest. That's good, these seem to have started okay now, so that's all good, I think. That's straight there. I thought it was leaning over then, but I think it's me that is leaning over. Yeah, another job. Don't want to go too mad because I want to strip the thread. So we'll do this up. I really want to try and tie this pipe up somewhere as well to something, because I'm a bit concerned about it chafing on something. Hopefully this is in about the right place, but if it's not, it's not. And I'm not actually sure whether this... Should the bleed thing be at the top or the bottom? Good question. I don't know. Alright, all looks good. Right, so that's that on. So next thing, get in, start motor in, and I need to get a fuel pipe on up there as well. I'm not going to film that because it's so dark out there, you're not going to see a bloody thing anyway. I might point the camera up there once it's on there. Go. Right, back under again, and let's get this start motor in. God, these are heavy old lumpy things, these are. Now where do we put the bolt? There we go. That's it, that's that in. So, all good. Right, exhaust next then. Right, so I've got most of the exhaust done up here now. Just need to try and get it to sit where I want it to sit. Probably too far away down here now, but try and get this back bit done up, and then hopefully it'll sit where I want it to sit. That's too near the body. That's alright. Not touching the body, hopefully it won't move at all when I do it at the front. Do this clamp next. Stop these two bits separating, hopefully. Excellent. Right, so just the mat, it to do up on the manifolds now. Right, I'll do these 3 manifold ones now. Hopefully this doesn't blow because I haven't put no paste on it, but we'll see how it goes. So that's that one up. Right, round the other side now. Now do the other side up. Oh! So times like this you could do a ramp, really. Nearly there, last one. Excellent, that's got that, I think. And I think I've got it. I've still got the back box to put on, but that's the awkward bit done. Well, I say awkward, it's not that awkward. Right. Well, I think that'll probably do for this video, so thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Right, one more thing before I do go. Well, I've just bled the brakes and I'll just very quickly show you how I do it. I've got one of these oil suckers and then I'll put the pipe on the end, and then all I do is pressurise it up like so, as you can hear. I don't know why I need to hold it near the camera, but that causes a vacuum, see? So what I do, actually I'll put the pipe on. I'm not going to do it because I've already bled them, but I'll put the pipe on the nipple, pumps it up so it causes a vacuum, gets my spanner, cracks it off just like that, sucks the fluid through, knocks it off, and that's it. Then it draws the brake fluid through so that you can do it by yourself. I know you can buy like ones that do that exactly the same thing anyway, but if you've got like an old oil cycle or something kicking about, then you know that's an ideal way to do it, I think, especially if you're on your own like me. So none of this up down like. Right, anyway, that is definitely it this time, so until next time, take it easy and I'll see you all soon.